Hey parents, how are you? I recorded a video earlier in the year talking about one vowel words and our phonics program. And now we have advanced into two vowel words and special sounds. So I wanted to give you some information on how we teach phonics at this time of the year so you can help your child at home. And also it'll help you understand the homework, or if they have some work to do at home, it might make a little bit more sense to you. So the general rule is, whoops, I keep doing that. If there is one vowel in a word, it usually says its short sound. The short sounds are on the far left-hand side. They are a, I, a. We've covered that. We review it every day, and we practice it every day on our worksheets and in our classroom. So words like cat, bet, sit, sun, no, not sun. Sun is the U, and mop for O. So those are short vowel words. Now we have moved into long vowel words, and as a general rule, not always, but a general rule for us in kindergarten, when a vowel has, or when a word has two vowels, the first vowel says its name or its long sound, and the second vowel is silent. So the first vowel, if it's the first vowel and the long sound, it would say A, E, I, O, or U. I use a little tricky because sometimes it says oo, like tube, or U in cube. But other than that, they say their name and they say their vowel sound if there are two vowels in a word. Now later in, I don't know, first or second grade, they will cover some words like bread, where that rule does not apply. But EA is going to be a special sound at that point. So let's talk about special sounds. Well, actually, first, let's back up. Let me give you an example of how we do this. So what the children are going to do is the students are going to look at the word, and they are going to see, let me switch this to full screen. There we go. If the word has one vowel or two vowels. So the first one has one, so they are going to mark it with a U, which indicates that it's a short vowel sound. So this word is going to be bull, bless. This word has two vowels, so E doesn't say eh. They're going to mark it with its long vowel sound, and the second E is silent, so it's going to say bull, E, d, bleed. So right now we're marking the vowels because we want to see what does that vowel say. And for a while, until your child is really good at decoding, this is really going to help them know what the vowel says. So we're having them do this. Oops, you've probably seen it in their homework or in their classwork, where they have to mark the vowels and then sound out the word. Now there are some exceptions to the rule, and there are also some letters that when put together either sound kind of like one sound or they make a different sound, and those are all called special sounds. In kindergarten, we go through three charts. This is our first chart, chart number 6. And believe it or not, we've actually already done the whole chart. We've gone through these, so we're in the practice mode now. This is chart number 6, and we start with CK says k in duck. And then we go into the next three, which are vowels that say different things. Well, Y is sometimes vowel, right? E doesn't say eh when it's at the end of a short word. It says E, like me, she, we, be. O at the end of a short word doesn't say ah. It's alone in its word, so the children usually think it says ah, but it says O instead. So go, no, so. And then Y at the end of a short word says I, like in fly. By, my, those words. So they learn those sounds, and we practice them in words, and then they learn to circle them so they can identify them because they don't get marked like a vowel. They're a special sound. A, Y, and pray, those two letters put together make the sound A. And then from then on out, with a few exceptions, we go into something that some other teachers might call consonant blends. We call them special sounds here. But ST is two consonants put together that kind of make a sound that blends together, like st in stop, pull in plane, fur in frog. And we practice those and we identify them in words. Sounding each letter out in a word can sometimes get a little bit laborious, so putting them together as a consonant blend where they do blend together makes a lot of good sense. Now the exceptions are SH does not say s, it says sh, as you know, and th says either th or th, depending on the word. But they do learn those, and we do practice those quite a bit. Then we go into more consonant sounds. Now, tomorrow and next week, we will start on chart 7. Chart 7 is all consonant blends. I believe, yes, all consonant blends. Some are 2 and some are 3 letters. And put together, they make a certain sound. And then at the end of the year, we get into chart 8. Now, these charts all get repeated in first grade. Sometimes the words get a little bit harder. They're reading them within sentences, so they're leveling up, but they're still practicing these phonics, because decoding words through explicit instruction, as we know, is the best way. It's been researched, and it's the best way to teach reading. So phonics is the way to go. So this is all phonics. It's really decoding how to say those sounds. So they'll do them again in first grade, and honestly in second grade too. After second grade, once they get into third grade in our school, they will go into more reading, but they'll use their phonics to be able to decode unfamiliar words. And they do add on charts 9 through 13 all the way through second grade, so they learn a lot more special sounds. But this one is the last one that we do in the year, and there's one more consonant blend, and then we get into some just special sounds like R. AR says R in stars. CH is another one of those blends that says ch. OR in morning. We learn the different owls, the different ers, UR, IR, the different ways to say oi in a book, or different things that double O says. And then we go all the way to ALK in walk, and ALL in ball, because ball, they would say b, ah, oh, but that's not it. ALL is a special sound. So those are all 3 of the charts that we do in kindergarten. And we repeat every day. We do these. So for this one, we've done all of these so far, but every day we go through and we say them all, and then we practice them in sentences. We practice them in worksheets. We practice finding them. And I'll show you one of the ways that we do find them. But first, let me finish up here with the little cards that I use to teach each special sound. The front of the card will give the special sound, and we'll say it, and usually have a little hand motion that goes with it. And then on the back of the card, there's some sample words. I might write them on the board. I might have them write them. I might give them a worksheet with these words, or I might just go around and point to them and have them say the words. But this gives us some examples of some words that have that special sound in it. Now, what we then do, and I'll make this bigger again, is we go through, once we've marked the vowels, then we find the special sounds, and then we circle them. So we would find the special sound in here is BL. And it happens to be the same one in this one because I use the same ones, BL, and they'll circle the special sounds. So that way they can identify them when they see them in words. There we go. So that explains a little bit about how we teach phonics at the last part of the year. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I hope that helps a lot. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great day.